So you think you're an NRI, safe from Indian taxes, right? Well, I've got some news for you. The rules have changed and the tax department might see things a little differently. Let's get right into why your NRI status might be on shakier ground than you realize.
Okay, so for as long as we can remember, the magic number has been 182 days. You just had to stay out of India for less than that, and you were golden. You were an NRI, case closed. But what if I told you that safety net, well, it's got some pretty big holes in it now, and you might be about to fall right through?
All right, here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll tackle that 182-day myth. Then, we'll dive into something called the 15 lakh rupee trap. We'll explain what a deemed resident is, walk through a real-life Dubai case study, and finally, I'll leave you with an immediate action plan. Let's go.
Okay, first up, the 18-day myth. This is the one rule everybody knows, the one we've all been planning our trips around for years.
And yeah, for a long time, this was basically it. Super simple, right? Keep your stay under 182 days in a financial year, and you are an NRI. No questions asked. But, and this is a big but, that's not the whole story anymore. This is where things start to get tricky.
Now let's get to the real heart of the matter. The 15 lakh rupee trap. This is the fine print, the part that so many people are missing, and trust me, it's a total game changer.
So look at this. We went from a really simple one-part test, just stay under 182 days, to this new, tricky two-part test. Now you have to watch out for two things. One, staying in India for 120 days or more, but still less than 182. And two, earning over 15 lakh rupees from Indian sources. If you tick both of those boxes, boom, your NRI status is in jeopardy.
So let's focus on that first number, 120 days. This is the new danger zone. That old 182-day buffer, it just got a whole lot smaller. The second you cross 120 days in India, a red flag goes up, and you absolutely have to look at the next part of the rule. And here's the second trigger, 15 lakh rupees. Now, listen closely, because this part is super important. This is not your global income. We're not talking about your salary in Dubai or London. This is strictly income from Indian sources. Think rent, dividends, capital gains, anything generated right here in India. So you might be asking, is this me? Am I at risk? Well, if you have rental income from a property back home, you're at risk. If you get dividends from Indian companies, you're at risk. Selling off some land or an apartment? Yep, you're at risk too. Basically, if you have any significant financial connection to India, you need to be paying very close attention.
Okay, so what happens if you hit both of those triggers, the 120 days and the 15 lakh rupees? This isn't just about paying a bit more tax. No, it's way bigger than that. Your entire status changes. You can become what's known as a deemed resident.
What on earth is a deemed resident? Think of it this way. The government is basically saying, hey, you might not live here for 182 days, but your financial connection to India is so strong that we're just going to consider you a resident for tax purposes. It doesn't matter what your passport says, your tax return is about to tell a very different story.
Now, it's not all bad news. There's a bit of a silver lining here. When this happens, you usually get a substatus called Not Ordinarily Resident, or NOR for short. It's kind of like a hybrid status. Your Indian income, yeah, that gets taxed. But your foreign income, for the most part, is still safe. As long as it's not tied to a business controlled from India, it's a really important detail.
But here's the bottom line, the most crucial point of all. The moment you become a resident, even this special NOR kind, your tax world in India gets way more complicated. We're talking about a potentially huge increase in your tax bill. It's not just a small change, it's a fundamental shift in how you're treated by the tax authorities.
I know these rules can sound a bit abstract, so let's put it into a real-life context. We're going to look at a classic case study of a professional in Dubai to show you just how easily this can happen.
Okay, check this out. We've got someone living and working in Dubai. They come to India for 130 days in the year. Still under 182, right? So they think they're fine. But they're also earning 18 lakh rupees from rental properties in India. So let's do the math. Are they over 120 days? Yes. Is their Indian income over 15 lakh? Yes. In the past, they were a clear-cut NRI. Today, they are now a resident, specifically a not ordinarily resident.
All right, so now you see the problem, you see the trap. The big question is, what do you do right now? Let's get into the most important part, your action plan.
It's a simple three-step plan. Number 1, count your days. And I mean meticulously, no guesswork. Check your passport stamps. Number 2, calculate your income. Add up every single rupee you've earned from Indian sources. And number 3, and this is non-negotiable, talk to an expert. Do not try to wing this on your own. Call a chartered accountant like yesterday.
So, I'll leave you with this question. Your passport might say you live abroad, in Dubai or London or wherever, but what is your tax return going to say? Because in the eyes of the Indian tax department, those two things might be completely different now.